Hi guys, welcome back to Irish Footy Vlogs. Welcome to the instant match reaction to Shamrock Rovers 2-1 win over Slovan Bratislava, but ultimately going out 3-2 on aggregate in this one. First of all, I'll say this was a very good game of football, very enjoyable. Shamrock Rovers, I thought, put in overall a really good performance in this game. I could have easily won it. Could have won it 2-0, could have won it 3-1 and went into extra time. I think in the first half, it was a strange one because before Rovers got their penalty, basically, which, by the way, was a lovely ball by Gary O'Neill to play in Burke, who did very well and won the penalty. Slovan, I thought, looked dangerous on the counter-attack, but also from the perspective of Shamrock Rovers, playing out from the back, they were getting caught a couple of times, and there had a couple of chances. There's one chance where Lopez made an error, actually, and Hetty actually got through, and his shot where he tried to bend into the far post went wide. There were a few bits and bobs like that as well. Manus kind of got caught a few times as well. But Shamrock Rovers, I thought, were doing very well ultimately, and as I said, they got the lead. And that goal gave them real belief, and for the rest of the second half, I thought they played really, really well. Did most of the ball. Slovan were a bit nervous, actually, at times in terms of pressing them. That press they had earlier on was gone. They sat back a little bit. They still looked dangerous on the counter-attack, by the way. But that first half, I thought Rovers were good. Gary O'Neill was fantastic in the middle of the park, by the way. Very good performance from Gary O'Neill, I felt overall, particularly in that first half. I should say, I suppose, Rovers started with Manus in goal. Right wing back was Ronan Finn. Left wing back was Liam Scales. The centre half's Joey O'Brien came in. I think that was his first start of the season, perhaps. One of certainly, and first in a while. Roberto Lopez played centre back alongside Lee Grace. They played kind of like a box midfield, to be honest. Mandrew was kind of on the left, but he was on the left of the centre midfield, to be honest. O'Neill was the deeper player. Towell was kind of right centre, and then Burke was kind of in behind Rory Gaffney. So Rovers went in 1-0 up at half time, and the second half, I thought they were actually in control of the game. I thought they looked more likely. Slovan's dangerous counter-attacks were less and less. Rovers weren't giving the ball away from their own backline in dangerous positions either, and they were in control. Finn had an opportunity, a long strike, which was saved as well, and they were pressing them. They were putting them under a lot of pressure. Gary O'Neill, Towell, Mandrew, all doing very well in the middle of the park. Burke, elusive, causing issues as well, and Gaffney working very hard at the top. Scales, left wing back, pushing forward well too, and trying to get crosses into the box. So at times I thought Rovers looked dangerous from trying to get crosses into the box, which they found difficult to do at times, but when they did get into position, they were dangerous. But they went 2-0 up through Richie Towell, which was just a fantastic strike. I think it was Gaffney who actually picked them out. And a lot of space in the edge of the area, but God, he picked out that strike. What a strike, edge of the area. Outside the edge of the area, I should say. And he fired it. He fired it into the left-hand corner, and there was so much power in it. No keeper was getting to. Fantastic strike. Rovers were 2 up, game on. 2-2 in the tie. But I think after that, Slovan seemed to kick into gear. I don't know, just a case of, we're in trouble here. We need to wake up. And they did wake up, and there were little moments of danger for sure for Slovan. For Shamrock Rovers, rather, in their box. And Slovan, like little shots that just went wide, or free kicks, or lovely free kicks going in, and all needed was a touch from a Slovan player to give them the goal. And there was just a bit of a pep in their step in that kind of way. Gary O'Neill was taken off, actually, because he was on a yellow, and he kind of made a bit of a foul before that, and I think he was one foul away from getting sent off. So I can understand why he's taken off. But a minute later, Slovan actually equalised. Now, bit of controversy with Slovan's goal, in my opinion. It's one of them. Lopez gets caught a little bit. Could he be a bit stronger? Maybe. Is he fouled? Probably. So I've seen him given and not given, but I think in the context of the game and the way the referee is reffing the game, I'm surprised it wasn't given as a foul and a free out to Shamrock Rovers. Vice went on to take the goal brilliantly on the left hand side and fired us into the far corner. Brilliant goal. But I thought the referee was given a lot of soft frees in the game, so I'm very surprised in that case that he actually didn't give this free kick. And Manus as well, beaten, you know. Manus actually made a very good save, by the way, in the first half. There was a long distance shot that he saved, but the reaction save, by the way, was brilliant. That's the closest actually Slovan game, the first half. But you can see why Shamrock Rovers are aggrieved by it, and on another day, that definitely can be given as a free kick, and they'll be disappointed in that fashion. And as I said, the referee was given a lot of soft frees, so I'm very surprised he didn't give this one. Yeah, after that, obviously 2-1, Rovers needed another goal. Later on, Green came on for Tell, and Gaffney was up front with Green. Rovers pressed late on, though. They pressed, and they created a number of chances, crosses, corner kicks. Lopez very, very close to lobbing the goalkeeper, but he made a fine save. And Aaron Green had a good header, which ended in a corner, but was brilliantly defended by the defender to get something on it. And from that corner, Scales headed over the bar. So they pressed and pressed and pressed. They played good football in the second half and played a lot of intensity. Look, overall, Shamrock Rovers will be disappointed, guys. They go out 3-2 in aggregate. I thought they were reasonably poor in the first leg. It's just a pity maybe they didn't lose 1-0 or something in the first leg. Maybe they showed Slovan a bit too much respect, because Slovan are a good side. Get me wrong, a lot of internationals. Vice there getting a goal. He's over 71 Slovakian internationals. But they're a bit colder than Rovers, as in Rovers have played a lot of competitive football. Slovan haven't. And I think Rovers could have tested that more in the first leg. But they did very well tonight and they won the game. And even that's great, like, to see and put up a brilliant performance like that. Could have easily went through or at least got extra time. So unlucky in that sense, but certainly no shame. And I still think like it's a good night for the League of Ireland. I think it was a good performance by Shamrock Rovers. They look to take that into the league now, so they will on Saturday. I believe they're playing as well. So as a League of Ireland fan, I'm happy enough. I'm sure Shamrock Rovers fans at this minute will be disappointed, but when they look at it, the whole package, they got to be happy enough and pleased enough, and they'll be looking to kick on now as well, but in the league, as I said. But good performance. Another day they could have got to extra time, in my opinion. So, guys, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think. What did you think of the match in general? Should the goal have stood for Slovan Bratislava, in your opinion, as well? Like the video, guys. Hit your bell notification button so you don't miss a video. And please subscribe if you're new. 4 videos so far today, guys. So, there you go. See you later. Adios.